Let's check out this one.
The reason 50-50 is a dumb idea is because I can't split labor pains with you. I got to let the doctor cut me open, split me open. I got to go through all that traumatic experience by myself. I can't tell that man, you know what? You lay on this table and you let the doctor cut you open. Or you push. Open both of your legs and I want you to push. Don't stop pushing. You know what that man gonna tell me? You were created to give life. God created your vessel to nurture. So if God created me to give life, what did he create you to do? Provide and protect. And so because I know my birthright, I'm not going to allow a man to destiny swap with me. I'm not going to allow a man to live a soft feminine life. That is my birthright. Your birthright is to be a leader, a ruler, a protector, a provider. And when you are those things, I will submit to you. I will respect you. I will honor you. I will value your opinion. I will listen to you. But you can't get my respect trying to be in my pockets, because I'm going to pull my weight. I'm not going to ask for help when it's time for labor and delivery. I'm going to do what I got to do to push your seed in the earth, to keep your last name living for generations to come. I'm going to do my part. So I want to ask you as a man, are you going to do your part? Are you going to provide, protect, or lead? Because if you can't do that, you can't access a woman like me. And women, you have to stop giving children to men who cannot create a safe place for your femininity to thrive. I need all my ladies to comment below and say, I know my birthright. Come on, come on, come on. Comment below and say, I know my birthright. You can't trick me out of it. You can't destiny swap with me. You can't convince me. No, no, no. I know what I was created to do. And I'm not asking for your help when it's time to do my part. So I need you to pull your weight and be a man and stop being weak. Any man who is jealous of a woman's birthright, he is feminine and sassy. Leave those men alone. Do not give those men children or your time or energy, because a real masculine man wants his woman to thrive in her femininity, wants her to live a soft life. Any man that is, he wants you working hard, slaving, giving half of your check to him, he does not like you. The reason...
My brothers, is this a feminine woman? Would you assume that this is the type of woman that will submit, that will be obedient, that will be submissive? Would this woman give you that kind of energy? Do you feel that kind of energy from this woman? Or do you feel the ball buster kind of energy from this woman? Do you feel the energy that this woman is hyper masculine? Or do you get the feminine energy from this woman? For me, I don't think this woman is feminine. I don't see, I see more of the masculine, right, energy. This is the thing with a lot of women. They believe that they can turn on and off, right, femininity. Right? They can be masculine when they're with the sassy men. They can be feminine, right, with the masculine men. It's so easy, right? It's a on and off switch, really. Because this is the thing where I've dealt with women like that. And once you do something that they don't like, boom, masculinity all the way. And that shit isn't feminine. That's not how it works. Let's break this craziness down.
50-50 is a dumb idea is because I can't split labor pains with you. I got to let the doctor cut me open, split me open. I got to go through all that traumatic experience by myself. I can't tell that man, you know what? You lay on this table and you let the doctor cut you open. Or you push. Open both of your legs and I want you to push. Don't stop pushing. You know what that man gonna tell me? You were created to give life. God created your vessel.
Let me say this. Okay. Women that use the whole, because what she's using, right? Giving birth and all that stuff. I find it kind of disingenuous. Do you do it for him or do you do it for both of you? Is it, I mean, it's like, are you give birth and the baby's all his, right? He has the final say. He is, you know what? It's like you're giving birth to the baby to give it to him, or it's both. Do you have say at how the child's raised? Because obviously it sounds like, it sounds like you're doing it for him. But are you? Are you doing it for him, or are you doing it for both of you? I hate it when women use the whole birth thing as some kind of reasoning. Because here's the thing, at the end of the day, you're both getting a child, not just his. And I find the hypocrisy in it that at the end of the day, you are going to force what you believe, okay, how a child should be raised. You're not going to 100% obey what he deems as what the child should be, raised. You're not. But, you want to use that as an argument. And I think it's also funny is that women are saying, oh, this 9 month of Karen, where is he then? So this whole 9 months, he had no part in anything. He didn't help you. He didn't do nothing. You did it all on your own. That's it, right? It sounds like stupid. It sounds stupid because men play a part throughout a good man, right? A good man plays a part throughout a woman's pregnancy. Yes, he's not giving birth to a child, but seriously, are you angry about biology? That's how the world works. You can't escape it. And again, you both decided to have a child. And it's not like you're having a child and just giving it to him and you have no say, no nothing. It has nothing to do with you. So as a gift towards him, this is for him and only him. No, doesn't work like that.
To nurture. So if God created me to give life, what did he create you to do? Provide and protect. And so because I know my birthright, I'm not going to allow a man to destiny swap with me.
You supposedly know your birthright. Okay. In the last in the last 50 or whatever years, right? Who changed? Men or women? Who changed the status quo? Men or women? This is the hypocrisy of women. This is the delusion of women. The way the world was before feminism was exactly what this woman is saying. The way the world was before feminism was exactly the way this woman is saying. Who changed it? Men? Men changed it or women have? Women. So the delusion to now say that, oh, you changed it, now you hate the consequences of your actions. You hate how the status quo has changed. But that's because of you, not because of men. Men didn't change how it was. So because you changed it, and now you're unhappy from your actions, seems like you can't handle the consequences of your actions.
I'm not going to allow a man to live a soft, feminine life. That is my birthright. Your birthright is to be a leader, a ruler, a protector, a provider. And when you are those things, I will submit to you. I will respect you.
Do you believe that? I honestly believe I've had I've had women say that they're submissive. I've had women say that, they're feminine, all that shit. When push comes to shove, if they disagree with you, that's when the masculinity comes out. That's when the disagreeing comes out. Right? That's when they no obeying, no submission, right? No femininity. No. That's when the masculinity comes out. And that is the issue. That is the problem. And these are the women that will be just like that. If she disagrees with you, well, that's when you won't be getting submission. You'll be getting battles. You'll be getting chaos. You'll be getting fights. And this is why women can't handle it. Women can't handle, honestly, I'm not saying all women, but I believe the majority of average women cannot handle being provided and protected for. Because guess what? Because this is the thing where no one talks about. No one talks about this. Protection. Let's talk about protection. No one talks about protection. Guess what that comes with? Risk mitigation. Girls trip out the window, right? That is part of protection. Why would a man, okay, that protects, lets you go out with a bunch of girls where the world, right? There are dangerous men out there. There are dangerous situations you can be in. Why would he let you go do girls trips? Why? All right? You want protection? Why would he let you go out without him dressing like a streetwalker? Right? Why would he let? He would control who you go out with, when you go out, what you wear, because it's a part of protection. Risk mitigation. Could you handle that? Do you believe modern day women can handle that shit? They can't. So really, can you deal with how he protects? Can you deal with how men protect? No, they will label that as controlling. But is it controlling when men are trying to protect you from the world? Because again, men realize that they are evil in this world. There are bad people out there. Men realize that. And men realize that you can put yourself into bad situations. But what women call that? Controlling. Providing. Okay. Here's the thing. Men control how that money works. Men control where that money goes. But what do women do? When men tell you, you can't buy this, let's budget. We can't do this, we can't do that, because you know what? Money goes to this. We have to save up so we can buy a house. We can save up so you know what? We will for college for our kids. Then what do women say? Right? Financial abuse. So really, I told you all these women, all these countering to providing and protecting that women have created. Controlling, financial abuse. So, seems like, even though men have always been how they are, women do shit to circumvent that. Women do shit to change men up. So men are changing. You don't want a man to provide and protect because you can't handle it.
I will honor you. I will value your opinion. I will listen to you.
Value the opinion? No. You obey the opinion. That's the shit. Women can't understand it. Women can't deal with that. Providing, protecting, head of the house? No, you don't value it. You obey it. It doesn't matter if you value it or not. If the man is the head of the household, if he's the provider, the protector, you are the nurturer, you obey. You follow. You are being submissive. You are being obedient. You, right? You are he's taking care of you. Taking care of you like you're the child under his house. You are not his partner. You are his helpmate. So you follow his lead. You help him. That's it. Doesn't matter if you value his opinions or not. No. You follow his lead. Women cannot handle it. I tell you again, women cannot handle true leadership. Women cannot handle true provider and protector relationships. You follow how he leads the relationship. This is what I'm saying. Modern day women truly can only handle 50-50, where they both have equal saying, both providing, both contributing to the household, both domestic work, both childcare. So they both have they're both at equal level, because this is the problem with modern day women. They're too masculine to actually be truly feminine. They cannot follow a man 100%. They can't.
But you can't get my respect trying to be in my pockets, because I'm going to pull my weight. I'm not going to ask for help when it's time for labor and delivery. I'm going to do what I got to do to push your seed in the earth, to keep your last name living for generations to come. I'm going to do my part. So I want to ask you as a man, are you going to do your part? Are you going to...
For decades, I don't even know, maybe the dawn of time, men have always done their part. Men have always done their part. It is not men, okay, that's not doing their part. It is women. Women did not want to do their part. Men have not changed society. It is women. I've said this before. After feminism, this is the world that women have created. This is the world that has... This is the consequences, right? The world, how the world is now, the status quo. That is the consequences of women's action. Men have only adapted to it. Men have not changed. Women have. Men are only adapting to it. Yo, Frank, what's up, my brother? We can't do our part when you divorce every 2 years. And that's the thing. They don't understand the vows anymore, too. Women don't understand the vows. So really, this is the thing. Men are doing their part. Men have always done their part. Provide and protect. But women, no. They use the court system, divorcing when they're, I'm fed up with this man. I don't want to be with this man. I can't handle this man anymore. You asked for it. You want to be your part? You want to, you want him to do his shit? You gotta be right for it. You gotta be able to handle it.
Provide, protect, or lead. Because if you can't do that, you can't access a woman like me. And women, you have to stop giving children to men who cannot create a safe place for your femininity to thrive. I need all my ladies to comment below and say, I know my birthright. Come on. Comment below and say, I know my birthright. You can't trick me out of it. You can't destiny swap with me. You can't convince me. No. I know what I was created to do. And I'm not asking for your help when it's time to do my part. So I need you to pull your weight and be a man and stop being weak.
Men should stop being weak. Who the fuck created said men? Who the hell changed society? Was it men? No, it was women. I mean, this is the thing where this is the problem with women. You don't understand the consequences of your actions. Men did not change shit. Women did. And this is the thing, women cannot handle it. Women cannot handle, right? Women like this, do you honestly believe this woman would be submissive to a man, would be obedient to a man? Do you honestly believe that? I doubt it. And that's the thing where, honestly, women, Frank kind of said it. I agree with Frank on this. Her advice will end society. 90% of us won't be millionaires. She's she is demanding. This is a problem where back in the day, average women, average women were submissive, were feminine to average men. Women didn't demand fancy cars, fancy clothes, fancy purses, fancy products, trips every month. Women didn't demand luxury coming with, their uh for them to be submissive, feminine, obedient. Women didn't do that. As long as a man can provide a roof over a woman's head, as long as a man can provide and take care of the bills and utilities and give her a decent, comfortable life, she is submissive to him. She's obedient to him. She will be the nurturer for him. He didn't need to provide her the extreme luxuries that women need today. And yet women can't understand that. Women cannot deal with that. This is the problem we're having. Right? This is the problem we're having. These women want the top tier men that makes well over six figures, okay, to be provided and protected. They can. But the issue is that those men, well, lots of women desire those men. Lots of women desire those men. So those men will honestly probably have side chicks. Honestly, probably won't settle down easily with you.
Any man who is jealous of a woman's birthright, he is feminine and sassy. Leave those men alone. Do not give those men children or your time or energy, because a real masculine man wants his woman to thrive in her femininity, wants her to live a soft life. Any man that is, he wants you working hard, slaving, giving half of your check to him, he does not like you. The reason 50-50.
Or maybe he respects you as an equal. But you know what? Fine. Right? I mean, this is a thing where I've been there and I've done that. I've provided for the women I've been with. The issue is that women can't handle it. Can't handle it. If a man provides for you, guess what? He makes the rules. Plain and simple. I honestly believe the one that makes the money makes the rules. That's my personal opinion. The one that makes the money makes the rules. Problem is, a lot of times, a lot of people can't handle that. They have ego. It's not easy to be submissive, right? It's not easy to be obedient. It's not. Particularly if you're dealing with older women, they have lived life where they have lived a life where they've never been obedient to a man. They have never been submissive to a man. So you don't know how to be obedient, submissive to a man. You grew up seeing your mom being the strong, independent, single mother, or whatever. You're going to come out being your strong, independent self as well, right? And now, you don't know what it's like to be obedient, submissive to a man. So most likely, you can't be it. It's hard. You will easily, if he says something you don't like, boom, that attitude comes out, that aggressiveness, the combativeness come out. And that's why most women cannot handle being in a providership relationship. I honestly believe modern day women cannot handle being provided for. Truly. I mean, of course they want men to spend money on them, but this is a problem. Men that spend money on you, they expect certain things in return. That's just how it is. A lot of women cannot handle it.